Today I have a very special treat for you. Someone in my dorm didn't want this lovely coloring book anymore, so we're going to color a pretty picture. Because it's Monday, and who doesn't need a little de-stressing on Mondays? So I've got a brand new pack of colored pencils here that I got for Christmas, I think. Alright, there we go. Okay, those ones don't want to come out. Kinda like me. How big are pearls? I feel like not that big, right? That worked. 100%. That worked. Alright, well luckily we have black on the other end of here, so we're just going to draw a nice little pearl. There we go. That's a pearl. So next, we're going to color in Ariel's hair, because I know that should be red. Is it this red? Or is it this red? Or is it this red? Is that red? That's orange. Could be red. I don't know. Haven't tried these before. I have no idea what I'm doing, because I'm not an artsy person. As you can see in another video on my channel where I tried to draw things blindfolded. Like, I can't draw them regularly, so like drawing them blindfolded was not my best move, probably. That's alright. This is for fun. This is just to de-stress and not really worry about life. And what is better for that than Disney, in my opinion? Because I really like Disney a lot. In fact, I'm going to Disney World this summer, and I am so excited about it. Honestly, you've probably seen this before, but there's this video of these two little girls, and their mom and dad are taking them to school, and they're like, oh, we don't want to go to school. Well, the one's saying she doesn't want to go to school. The other one's just kind of sitting in her car seat making weird faces. This little girl's like, oh, I don't want to go to school because I can't bring my stuffed animal in. And then her mom's like, oh no, maybe we should just go to Disneyland instead. And she's like, yeah, we should. And then her mom reveals that they are, in fact, going to Disneyland, and they're going to turn the car around and go home and get packed and go to Disneyland, like right then, right that day. And the little girl just starts crying, and she's like, oh my god, mommy! And that little girl is me. I am that little girl in that moment whenever I think about, like, the fact that I'm going to Disney World this summer, like it's happening. I am way more excited to go to Disney World than I am to graduate college. Just straight up. Not very excited for graduation. Very excited for Disney. And that's pretty much the way I've always been. We used to go to Florida because my dad would go there for business trip type things. Like, he's not a businessman, but he would go there for work. And we would just kind of tag along because we didn't really go on vacation other than that. And we would go to actually the same place in Florida that I was just at with my marching band near the Gulf. And that is one of my favorite places in the world. But another one of my favorite places in the world is also in Florida, and that's Disney World. We used to go every 4 years or so because that's when my dad would be sent there for work. And then he kind of transferred jobs, and he didn't get sent there anymore, so we just kind of stopped. And then we went again because Kylie is a dancer, and she goes to these things called national competitions for dance. I used to go to, I don't think I ever went, no, I never went to Florida. I went to Chicago, I went to Las Vegas. I think those were the only two exciting places that we went. We mostly just went to Minneapolis once. Kylie started being a really awesome dancer, and she would do solo dances, and those would get her special things to go to this thing called Power Pack. And so we went to Florida for that. And that was great. We also went to Florida kind of to celebrate my graduation from high school, so this is a similar trip, and we haven't been since I graduated from high school. When else have I been to Disney World? I went to Disney World once when I went with my high school marching band, and that was fun. I was in the color guard for that, so we had a special color guard workshop, and we learned how to use swing flags, which are just these like miniature flags, and they're so much fun to use. That was my first year on guard, so that was just like a great experience. And we learned a little routine, and the person teaching us was like, wow, you're a really good performer, and you're actually really happy and excited. You could totally work for Disney. You should do that when you graduate high school. You know, I would do that. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of purple under here because her hair is kind of a darker color under here. I don't know what I'm doing with shading. I'm gonna choose this color. Is this really orange? I can't tell. There you go, now you have lips. Maybe it's like a pink. I'll just color it again, because that's something that I can do. We had a VHS tape of The Little Mermaid when I was a kid. We had most Disney movies. And after the actual feature film ended, there would be a music video type thing of Jodie Benson is her name, the voice of Ariel, singing Part of Your World. So I would sing along to that, and I was just like, oh my goodness, I am the perfect voice match for this. And this is me as like a small child. Like I was not even 10 years old at this point. If you guys feel like it, you can leave a comment below telling me who your favorite Disney character is. Doesn't have to be a princess. I don't know that I would necessarily be able to choose a specific favorite character or a favorite princess even. I am very bad at choosing favorites. When it comes to Disney, I just have so many favorites, so... Actually, it looks like my computer is going to run out of battery pretty soon here, and my mic is connected to my computer. So I will end it here, as far as my talking to you goes. I will say happy VEDIM. If you guys want more videos of me coloring, feel free to say so. It's not something I really intended to do, but I need a little de-stressing today, so there you go. I will let you watch as I finish coloring the rest of this in. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow.